is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball, and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Doku. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's having a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's played forward. Cherki. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gehi. O'Reilly, gently done. Out to the left it goes. Caresses it through. Semenyo. Ndiaye. Mikolenko, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Over to the left. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall spread out to the left. Ndiaye, and that's aimed into the middle. Goes for a shot! Cherki. Semenyo. Matheus Nunes. Kusanov. Cherki. Gehi, driven forward. O'Reilly. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's been taken short. Matheus Nunes. Can he deliver? Delivered with swing. Dewsbury Hall. Oh, good spread. McNeil in acres of space out wide. Gehi. Ignori. Gehi forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. And here's Semenyo. What about this cross? That is a brilliant interception. And he thumps it clear. Do have a chance to counter here. And it's been played through. Dewsbury Hall. Mikolenko. It's a good-looking delivery. What a throw in. Aimed in towards the centre. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Aim forwards. And it's O'Reilly. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Natchez Nunes. Semenyo. That is good strength. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. O'Reilly. Yehi. Cherki. Nouri. That's really well manoeuvred. Mikolenko. Moved on forwards. Semenyo. Cherki. Haaland. McNeil. Mikolenko. Keane. Idrissa Gueye, gently done.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly? Haaland! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yehi cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic. Haaland! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Bernardo Silva. Out to the right. Semenyo. Mikolenko wins the duel this time. Keane shifted upfield. Yehi. Keane. Keane forwards and with intent. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Dewsbury Hall. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Gueye. It's Gueye! Ghana. Ndiaye. Oh, that is asking for... And a chance! It's in! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. Semenyo aim forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's a lovely, neat pass. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Ndiaye. Mikolenko. Bernardo Silva. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Great ball if he can get there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Cherki. And here's Haaland. Haaland laid out to the left flank. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Doku. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. O'Brien. O'Brien keeps his foot on the gas. Now it's Ndiaye. Dewsbury Hall! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Dewsbury Hall clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for them.
Disappointed with that. It's a quick ball upfield. Kusanov, and it's played forward. Semenyo. Matheus Nunes. Semenyo. So who's he picking out? Keane, oh, good-looking ball. Gehi. Doku. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rory. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Semenyo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ignoring. Now it's Haaland. Ndiaye. Nicely intercepted. O'Reilly. Haaland! Haaland! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Played into the middle. He's dealt with that well. Referee's given a throw. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Lovely feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Delivered in. And he's there to get it away. And they've got rid. And that's been won straight back. Yehi, gently done. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Yehi. Cherki. And it's O'Reilly. Matheus Nunes. And here's Haaland. Keane. Tarkowski has played it long. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he cuts out the supply. Matheus Nunes. Bernardo Silva, aim forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Keane, nicely aimed pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva looking for a runner. It's a goal kick. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Matheus Nunes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Moved on forwards. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mikolenko chooses to go cross-field. Now this could be a chance. He's away! Great chance! And yes, it's there! And again they hit the front. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Looks and the shot! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. Semenyo. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Nouri. Doku. Tarkowski forwards and with intent. Ndiaye, that's a delicate pass. He's found a way through, but Neil chips it through. Matheus Nunes gets it away. Keane does really well to win the ball there. And the keeper has it. Kusanov. Gehi. O'Reilly. Gehi, gently done. Garner, head out towards the right wing. Showing good feet. Dewsbury Hall. And it's Mikolenko. Played towards the other side. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Throw it. Semenyo, Matheus Nunes, Tarkowski gets over and intercepts. Keane, he's fizzed it forward. calmly anticipates. Keane goes forward. Matches Nunes, shifted upfield. Could go all the way here. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kusanov makes the interception. And he's running through. Played out to the right. McNeil. Dewsbury Hall. Out to the right. McNeil. Shot, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
McNeil clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's played forward. Doku. Now it's Haaland. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that's well seen too. Oh, this looks sharp. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yehi. Cherki. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Haaland. Garner, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, nice touch. Ndiaye. That's tidy. Could try cutting inside here. Kusanov wins the duel this time. Bernardo Silva. Yehi. Matches Nunes. Moved on forwards. Played into space. Played into space out wide. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Haaland made such good movement to get in position there. We were all expecting much more.
O'Brien, oh, it's played into the area. Dewsbury Hall! Goal! They are right back in business. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Yehi. Kusanov. That's really well manoeuvred. Doku. Mikolenko with the clearance. Cherki. Ndiaye. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's McNeil. That big chance must be, and the shot sticks it away. And the comeback is complete. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Kusanov. Bernardo Silva. Kusanov. Matches Nunes, aim forwards. Bernardo Silva is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, red, nice interception. Matches Nunes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mikolenko looks to the other side. Now it's Gay. Dewsbury Hall. Yehi. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kusanov gets across to intercept that. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall. Good strong hand by the keeper. He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. How very smart. He just got it right.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space. And the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Doku providing an outlet on that flank. And it's been taken short. Oh, he's found him in space. There's the shot! And the eye gets rid without sophistication. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. O'Reilly, gently done. Haaland, spread out to the left. He's got away. And here's Doku. Doku crossed in once more. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Gehi. Cherki. Matheus Nunes. Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. O'Reilly. Haaland. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Haaland simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
O'Reilly. That has been cut short. Tarkowski, and it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Kusanov. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. That's really well manoeuvred. Cherki. O'Reilly. Over to the left. Now it's Doku. Nori. Oh, that's nice. And here's Doku. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries a deft little ball. McNeil. O'Brien. Keane. That's a sharp pass. Nori. Doku. Out towards the flank. Now it's Doku. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Idrissa Gueye played out towards the right wing. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Now it's McNeil. Cherki. Haaland. Can he latch on to this? Nori. He is through here. Shapes to shoot! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Haaland really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Out to the left it goes. Ndiaye's cross. Matheus Nunes can get it clear. Doku. Doku forwards and with intent. O'Brien. Oh, there's a probing ball. Danger averted for now, and claimed it back swiftly. Garner. Semenyo. Cherki. Oh, good spread. Now it's Nunez. Matches Nunez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's shot at goal! Long ball looking to counter. Kusanov cuts it out. O'Brien moved on forwards. Gehi gets across to intercept that. Doku. Cherki plays it out wide. Doku. He can get that clear. Ball is over the line. O'Reilly. Ignori. And here's Doku. Very nicely done. Cherki. Now it's Doku. Hit into the middle. Bullish header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Matches Nunez. Semenyo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's going to go a long way. He slings it in. Cherki. Haaland. O'Reilly shifted upfield. And it's made its way to him. It's a loose ball. Proves too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Haaland. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's managed to get free. Gehi getting this one clear. And here's Dewsbury Hall. Played out to the right. McNeil. Here's Dewsbury Hall. Bernardo Silva. Up towards the front line. Tarkowski cuts out the pass. Idrissa Gueye, aim forwards. Cleared away. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cherki. Ndiaye does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Tarkowski. That's been drilled forward. Nicely intercepted. Gehi gently done. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cherki. Here's Haaland. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Chucky! Oh, how good is he? He's got himself an absolute peach. Back to within one. Interesting. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, super find. Time to deliver. And it's Mykolenko. He gets it away. Idrissa Gueye done delicately. O'Brien. And it's played forward.
That's really good energy being shown by some of those forwards out there, keeping that defence honest.
Yeah, they look like they really want it.
One straight pass, that might be all they need here.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. The changes then in quick succession. Chucky, and here's Savinho. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
That's exactly what...
Chance for a shot! Marmouche. Idrissa Gueye does really well there, strong defending. Bernardo Silva. Mykolenko, right over towards the opposite flank. Cherki, Kusanov, Mathias Nunes, forwards and with intent. Nice control. Haaland opts to play it back. O'Brien is onto it in a flash. MTI. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a nicely weighted pass. That pass has been well intercepted. Dewsbury Hall. Tarkowski. That's a look and plays it forward. That's a throw. And it's Bernardo Silva. Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall. Foot in. And here's Haaland. And here's Haaland. Ndiaye. Matches Nunes, ploughing through the middle. Ghana did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, can he get onto this? O'Brien makes the interception. Tarkowski, quality ball. Bernardo Silva, that's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's McNeil. Oh, this looks sharp. Nouri. O'Reilly. Aim forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now that's well seen too. Cherki. Ball's played through. It's a promising position. Cherki shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Savinho, and it's lofted through here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Marmouche. Picks it up out wide. Gets the shot away! Chooses to go back. Big chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
O'Reilly has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Gehi forwards and with intent. Marmouche. Cherki. Nouri. Marmouche. He came in hard, very hard. Bernardo Silva. Matches Nunes. And here's Savinho. Dinks one through. Marmouche. McNeil. Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. does really well to win the ball there. Nouri moved on forwards. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Tarkowski with the clearance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Lovely bit of skill.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's played forward. Haaland.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Bernardo Silva. Chucky! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mikolenko is onto it in a flash. Well timed, excellent interception. O'Reilly. Marmouche. O'Reilly. Over to the left. Marmouche. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
O'Reilly. Out to the right. Now it's Savinho. Now it's Savinho.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
McNeil hurtling down that right flank. Now it's Dewsbury Hall.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
MTI. Played out wide. That is lovely. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Played in with purpose.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Can he get onto this? That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Good take, and is he in? Haaland, decent chance! Really well taken goal.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Kusanov, gently done. Dewsbury Hall. And the counter is on. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Gay. Now who's going to be first to this? Kusanov gets good distance on it. Tarkovsky forwards and with intent. Can he finish? Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Kusanov. Just 5 minutes remaining now. O'Reilly is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
McNeil! Donnarumma trying to keep this in. Nikolenko.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Driven forward. Haaland chasing after it. Garner. Idrissa Gay. That's really well manoeuvred. McNeil have it back and can go again.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Natchez Nunes. That has been cut short. And they can counter here. O'Brien. O'Brien shifted upfield.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Natchez Nunes. Aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. Idrissa Gay. Moved on forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. O'Brien. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gahey. O'Reilly. Gahey shifted upfield. Ndiaye. Idrissa Gay played out towards the right wing, lobbed in behind. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Keeper's got good distance on that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Up towards the front line. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Gay. Idrissa Gay. Oh, good spread. Kusanov clears it away. Played towards the front line. There will be a throw-in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very late.
They need to space out wide. Grealish. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Grealish delivers. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties.